Staying at a conference, I entered the hotel elevator late one night. It was just me and this creepy old guy with a mustache. I pressed floor 9, but as the doors slid shut, the button for floor 13 lit up all by itself. The old man and I exchanged uneasy glances, and then the elevator began to shake violently. Now, I'm not a superstitious person, but something about that floor number and the creepy old man in the elevator with me made me feel like I should get out while I still could. But the doors wouldn't open. They were stuck. And then the lights flickered and died, plunging us into absolute darkness. When the doors finally opened, it was to the most bizarre scene. The hallway was drenched in red light, the kind you'd see in a horror movie. I could feel the old man's eyes boring into my back as I stepped out into the hallway. Then the elevator doors slammed shut with a loud clang, plunging me into darkness again. I turned to leave, and that's when I heard it. Dozens of whispers, all seeming to come from down the hall. They were all saying the same thing in unison. "You shouldn't have come here." I spun around, my heart pounding in my chest, and raced back to the elevator. But when I pressed the button for floor 9, nothing happened. The floor number just blinked at me mockingly. I tried the button for the first floor, but that didn't work either. I was trapped. Then I started to hear footsteps. Heavy, slow, deliberate footsteps coming closer. I pressed the call button in a panic, but it was too late. The footsteps stopped right outside the elevator doors. I could hear the old man's raspy breathing on the other side. Then the doorknob turned, and the doors opened slowly. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the old man's pale, wrinkled face. He was smiling, or at least, I think he was smiling. It was too dark to be sure. "You shouldn't have come here," he rasped, his voice like sandpaper. "Why did you come here?" I stammered, backing away from him. He took a step closer, and I could see the malevolent glint in his eyes. "This is no place for the living," he hissed. "Now get out while you still can." As he stepped into the elevator, I turned and ran down the hallway, not stopping until I reached my room. I threw myself onto the bed, my heart still pounding from the encounter. In the morning, I told the front desk about the creepy old man and the strange elevator, but they just laughed and said it was probably just a drunk guest. But I know what I saw, and I'm telling you, it was no drunk who tried to warn me off. It was something far more sinister. And if I ever get that creepy feeling again, you better believe I'm not going to stick around to find out.